welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making this lovely blouse, and for this style today I'm going to be using 3 yards of lace fabric. This is a lace fabric, so I'm using 3 yards. So the first thing I'm going to do from this my 3 yards is I'm going to remove the selvage, because we're going to be using this selvage to design the style. So I'm going to remove the lace edge. Okay, so if your own is having a border edge, you can just follow the shape of the edge. But my own edge now is not something really serious. So I'm just going to measure like 3 inches inward and I'll cut it. So this is the edge of the lace. I'll remove the one for the other side as well. So I've removed the edge of the lace. So the first thing is for me to fold the all 3 yards into 2 like this. So this is folded into 2. You can see this upper part here is unfold. Then the next is to fold it diagonally like a triangle. Folding it into 2, you can see it's folded into 2. This upper part here is unfold. Doesn't really matter, but it's unfold. Then after that, we're going to fold it like a triangle. Can you see? Fold it like a triangle, like this. So the next thing I'm going to do is to input the shoulder. So my client's shoulder is 8 inches, so I'm going to measure 8 inches. So my client's shoulder is 16 divided by 2, that will be 8 inches. I'll put the 8 inches here. Can you see? This is the 8 inches. Then, like a cuff now, I'll measure down where I want the armhole to be, like where I want her hand to come out from. So from where the shoulder is stopping, see the way I tilt my tape like this, I will measure depending on where you want her arm to come out from. Okay, so let me roll the shoulder first. So from here to here is the shoulder measurement. So the next thing is for me to just see the way I tilt my tape to measure where I want our hand to come out from, where I want our hand to come out from. So let's say I'm making it to be coming out at 0.8.5. So this is where our hand will come out from. Then you also, from that point, you also measure the space where the arm will come out from. So I'm going to use 7 for that purpose. 7. Okay. Hope you are following. It's not difficult. First you measure the shoulder, then bend your tape, and continuously you measure the sleeve length in this case. Now let's just call it the sleeve length. That is where you want the hand to start coming out from. Okay. And I use 8.5. I note that point. Then I measure the sleeve opening itself, which is going to be here. I use 7. Okay. Thing you have to do here, you come back here like this. You measure 3 inches inward. Then I'm going to slant the shoulder by 1. Can you see? Like this. Then I'll connect together. Then I'll add ½ inch seam allowance to this line. Shoulder seam allowance. Okay. So gradually with a curve, I'll continue this line like this. Can you see? Perfect. Then don't forget to mark here for the sleeve opening. Then from here all the way down to the hemline. All right. So the next thing you have to do, from here you measure down the length that you want for the top. It's a blouse, so you measure the length that you want for the blouse. For my client, it is 42. So this is 42 inches. And don't forget, we are still going to be attaching back the lace edge that we trim. So the total length I want is 42, so I'll minus 2 from it. So I'll just make it 40 inches, then I'll mark it. Then once I have it done that way, I'll come back to the tip of this triangle. To the tip of this triangle, I will measure down to where I have my shock, and whatever thing I have, I'm going to rotate it, okay, all around. So here I have 52 inches, so I'll rotate the 52 inches. Then I'll go ahead, I'll cut it out. It's just like flake. So can you see? So the next thing you cut this way. Okay, so before I cut it, let me just import the neck. So for the neck, it's going to be very deep because we're going to also replace lace on the neck area. So I'm going to be making it to be 5.5 inches by 6.5. I'll do 5.5 by 6.5. Okay, so the width will be 6.5. I'm making this width of the neck to be 6.5 because I'm still going to be returning lace edge back to this neck width. Okay, just use hand to connect. Can you see? Then I'm going to cut it out now. So make sure you notch your sleeve opening. That is where the hand will come out from. Okay, notch it. Then you continue cutting all the way down. Can you see? So we are going to be replacing lace. We will replace lace edge back to this neckline. Okay. So we are done with it now, but then the M part of it, the M line, if I turn it now, you will see that it's not equal. So I will need to join to it. See, it's stopping here. So I will need to join to this to make up for the shortage. So I place this into two folds, then I will place it on top of it. I'll overlap it by ½ inch, just ½ inch, and I'll pin it by half and pin. Because you're still going to be turning it upside down, so by the time you turn it, it will remain in place. Okay, so it is pinned now. So I'll turn it upside down again. Then I'll trim off the excess, following the shape that we already have there. So can you see? So we are almost done. So you take to your machine, you will fix the lace edge all around the M line, and also we'll finish this neck. We're going to finish the neck also with the lace edge, all right? So let's go and sew it now. Okay, so I'm going to start with the M line. So I'll first off stitch the part that was not complete at the lower part. I'll first stitch it together. Okay, so I'm done joining it together to make up for the shortage of the length. Okay, so you can see it's a full circle. So the next thing I'm going to do before I proceed is also for me to attach the lace edge to the M line. So I'll attach the lace edge to the hem of the dress. Okay, so I'm done attaching the edge of the lace to the M line. So for it to relax, you can top stitch on it to make it relax. So by the time you top stitch it, it will just look natural. Can you see? Just blend with the flare. Can you see? So do the same thing to the second side. Okay, so the next thing we have to do now is to attach the lace edge to the neckline. But before we do that, look at the way I'm going to do it. First off, you just pick some part of it and create like you are sewing a dart. Look at the way I'm doing it. Can you see? Like this. You continue like that so that by the time you are done doing this, it will create like a U shape for you. Okay? It's going so just pick. Look at the way I'm doing it. I'm not really taking any measurement, but I'm just following the flow of the edge of the lace like this. Can you see? And I'll stitch it like I'm sewing a dart. Can you see? See our lace edge? So I'm picking it this way. Then I'll just sew half inch and blend it to nothing to create like a dart shape, okay? Can you see? It has started giving us like a U shape already. Are you following? You just stitch it like you are sewing a dart. You know, before it was straight, but gradually now, can you see it? It has started to take shape like a. So it has started to give us like a U shape, okay? So I'm just following the vibe of the lace edge. So I'm not really taking any measurements. Can you see? Like U shape. Before it was straight. Let me bring out the one that I've not done. It was just straight like this. But after you are done putting the dart, it comes like a U. Okay? So I'll go ahead now. I will attach this to the neck line. This is the neckline. This is the neckline. So I'll just put the edge of the lace. You can see how balanced it is. And it follows the shape of the U. Even after attaching it, if you think the neck is still gaping, you can still hold more dart on it and it will just look relaxed on the neckline, okay? So now that I'm done with that, so I'll just stitch on it. I like doing this first before sewing. So can you see? So I'll trim the excess off. So this is how the neckline is now. So if you think it's gaping, even after ironing and you think it's still gaping, you can still hold more dart, okay? Just hold more dart. That way you have a more rounded shape and it's going to be firm on the neckline. So you can still hold more dart at that same point that you have before. So because I follow the vibe of the lace edge, you will not really see that they join it from picture. You will not see, even from this video now, I don't know if you can see that I join it, but you see when I'm joining it, so you believe that it is joined, right? Can you see? So I'll still do one more here so that it blends well and relax on the neck when she wears it. So can you see what we have? So if you like, you can top stitch. It's not necessary. So this is how it's looking from the wrong side. This is it. Can you see it from the wrong side? So you can weave here or you should just top stitch. Whatever is okay for you. So I'm top stitching on it to make it relax. All the seam allowance, they are facing downward. So can you see the neck? Beautiful. So next you do the second side. Yeah, this is still perfect for this. So I'm going to continue with this. Next thing you have to do now is just for you to join front and back together. We already know where we want the hand to come out from. So when you get to that point, you skip and continue. Can you see? So you join. When you get to where we notch, where the hand is going to come out from, you skip it. So I'm going to close with 3/4 inch. I'm closing with 3/4. You will see something to bend the sleeve opening. So we'll jump the sleeve opening, back stitch before you do that, then you back stitch again and continue till the hemline. Almost done. Okay, so the last thing now, the last thing is just for you to open your seam like this. Can you see where the hand is coming out from? Can you see where the hand is coming out from? So open it from the wrong side. Then you are going to nicely finish that edge by folding it like this. Okay, where that your opening is, open it up from the wrong side and then stitch the sleeve opening. You bend, quarter in and then half out. So can you see this sleeve opening? So you just open the seam, just for you to open the seam and bend it the way I have done here. Can you see? So this is the sleeve opening. Can you see? Then you weave the inside. Look at it from the other side. See our sleeve opening. After wearing it, so for example, after wearing it, if the neck is not relaxed, it's just for you to hold it more. just hold it more from the inside. You hold it more. If it's gaping here, you know this side now they are well relaxed. You also, if it's assuming it's gaping, you hold it again from the inside, like you're putting a dart, just the way you have been doing it on the machine, exactly like that. So you can see from the shoulder now, it's not well relaxed here. So this is not human being though. But for example, if on the body after the customer comes in and she wears it and it's gaping, you just want me to go back inside and stitch it more. Okay, from the inside, from the wrong side. Okay, you also do the same thing here.
I've been making moves like a ninja. I could play it cool like I'm winter. I can make it rain like a cash tsunami. Wanna slip and slide, we can link up. Working all the time, make it dollar. Be a student, try to make a dollar. Wanna live life like I'm on vacation. Gotta get those good vibrations. Oh,